What is up, people? Um, it's just me today. The other people could not make it. They had other things going on in their lives. So don't bully them. They're good. How's everyone doing today? We're just gonna chill and play some, sorry, play some PowerWash simulator. This is my first time live streaming from this laptop, so I'm making sure everything is running at a smooth pace. I'm going to also make sure that the audio sounds good, and hopefully we can get the ball rolling. Everything looks like it's running fine from what I can tell. But let me just make sure. I'm making sure everything is running at a smooth pace. I'm going to also make sure that so I'm just listening to myself. This is what happens when you do everything yourself. I think we are in good shape. But let me just keep checking. Looking good. Nothing's dropping tremendously. I think we're gonna survive. Alright, yeah. I think we're gonna be okay. The video bait rate might be rough, but it's gonna have to do because I'm again running from my laptop, so it's going to be a bit rough at points. But hope you're all doing great. Hope you enjoy the show. Ooh, that's really loud in my ear, and I do not like that. Um, a bit. Yeah. But I hope you're all doing fantabulous. I'm also just gonna real quick see if I can add the chat here. Maybe not. Can. I'll just there. That should be okay. Yeah. So, and I don't want to mess with the bit rate more. Um, again, just because this is on a laptop and it could get really bad in like 2 seconds or so. But I think we're cooking now. I think we're gonna be okay. Now, granted, I haven't played this game in a hot second, but if I remember correctly, we can use different nozzles. So I'm in the middle of the game, also chat. So I've been playing. This is like, oh, I'm totally like in the midst of a career right now. But I was playing for like a long time, and then I stopped all of a sudden because I guess I just wasn't interested anymore. Something probably piqued my interest later on. That was that. Um, so yeah, that's this is what we're doing. We're just gonna chill, play some games, talk. Hopefully, people chime in chat. Because I love to talk about the Switch 2 is coming out this week, and I am so hyped. So hyped. I cannot wait. Um, it, it's literally just around the corner. Literally. The only issue right now is that I was one of the lucky few, but also the unlucky few that ordered from Target. And I've heard not so much horror stories, but more so stories that pre-orders from Target don't typically come on time. They don't come out, sorry, they don't come out on release day. Um, which I'm hoping that's not the case, because I would like to have my copy or my console on day one, or at least the weekend, because otherwise I'm waiting a whole week and I'm watching everybody else play and I get real FOMO. And nobody wants FOMO. Nobody wants FOMO, especially me. I'm a big FOMO kind of person, and I don't want to feel that way. So, Target, if you're listening, uh, listen, change that status because right now it says June 11th, and I ain't playing. So, yeah, I'm really pumped about that, and I'm just so excited to play some Mario Kart. Like, as much as people say that, like, is the current Switch 2 library, is the day one library worth it? And to that I say, no, it's not, but I can't imagine another time where the library was enough. Because we've only, in the past, from what I can remember, is that there are games that, like Breath of the Wild, is not everybody's cup of tea, but eventually people did buy it, and I think a lot of people became Zelda fans because of that game. But it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't think a lot of people probably bought that day one. Um, but then again, granted, you could also say that not a lot of people bought a Switch day one. I think a lot of majority of the sales came from just throughout the years, like Mario Kart for one or Animal Crossing. So it's like, so I guess the question is, why do I get one day one? It's like, well, I guess to me, I'm an early adopter and I do love Nintendo and I do want to be there day one when those games come out. So, you know, that's my reason. How do I crouch again? There we go. That's really my reason of looking at it. It's not so much that the FOMO is just the more so like I want to be sure that I'm there day one and I know I have a Switch day one because I have this bad feeling that, what's going to happen is that when the time comes that I really want it, it's not going to be available and I'm going to be struggling to find one on the shelves because it sounds like I saw somewhere and it was kind of like not funny but kind of funny is that Nintendo have already been prepared uh for pre-orders to sell out or just having no consoles is that they have signage. I don't know what the picture was from, probably Best Buy, but they have standees that say Switch 2 sold out, which is, I mean, it's kind of funny that they predicted it, but like at the same time, it's like they knew or they didn't know because we were told that there'd be a bunch of copies or there'd be a bunch of units and they were going to be able to meet demand and obviously that did not work out in their favor. And it's unfortunate that some people will be having to wait a little bit longer. Um, so yeah, it's such a bummer, man. What was the other thing I saw today? Oh, they announced the title of the James Bond game. Oh, that's right. Summer Game Fest is this weekend. Oh, and dang it. And I wanted to talk about that too for a podcast, but I guess that's just gonna have to wait next week. We'll just discuss about Summer Game Fest because Summer Game Fest has turned into E3, if you didn't know. Um, it's now like the E3 of oh god, I'm still missing stuff in the front here. It's now like the E3 uh for games, obviously. Um, so how do I check for again? There's a way to oop oop. Okay, yeah, that's it. Um, a whole bunch of announcements and funny enough, Nintendo never joins these, and their name was listed as one of the partners, which is insane. Like Nintendo is very to themselves. They do their own thing. They do their own directs. So I'm wondering if they're skipping out a June direct and instead doing uh premieres at Game Fest instead. Like, probably like I don't know. Let's see more gameplay of Kirby Air Riders or a release date for Hyrule Warriors, that kind of stuff. So I think they're opting out of doing a direct sorry. They're not doing a direct because they're doing Summer Game Fest. That's what I'm trying to convey. And I can't convey that because I'm just silly. I feel like this is supposed to be oh god, maybe it's the whole panel. I have no idea. But anyway, so yeah, we'll talk more about whatever the Summer Game Fest soon. But I wanted to also say that the IO Interactive just announced. Let me get louder. Just announced the title of the new um um Jesus, I can't think of the word James Bond game. First Light, I think it was called, if I'm remembering that correctly. Um, I'm really excited. Not really a James Bond fan, but I can see it being really fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like. Um, and I think the first gameplay is coming out this week. And I'm assuming it's going to be like Hitman because it's from IO Interactive. So I think they picked the perfect team to do that. I could see a lot of awesome stealth missions with that. Um, But yeah, I wonder if I think the bigger question in people's mind though is like who is gonna voice him? Because I feel like they probably pick like it's like, when they pick the other bonds, like it's got to be someone like top notch, or not top notch, but it's like a big deal basically of who the next bond is going to be. And I have no doubt that like they're probably holding their cards, or they're holding their cards pretty close. Yo, Mad Hair, what up? Glad you can make it. Thanks for joining. I know the bit rate might look a bit ugly, but we're cooking as much as we can. Maybe I'll try increasing it and see what happens, just for the giggles. Here, let's just give it a whack, because I feel like I can go higher, but I'm also taking a big risk at the same time. But who cares? Who cares? Who cares? All right, let me try doing. Ooh, that's too much. Let's try that. Or is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. I want that. That's what I want. Okay. See if that does something. Hopefully it doesn't mess with anything. Ugh, man. Okay. I think we're still cooking. Oh no, we're not cooking. It did not like that. Did not like that. I don't know. Is it still rolling good? Spritz in the roof, I see? Of course. It's my job. It's what I do. It's my job. Alright, we're looking to see how well this actually outdid. Um, ah. If I made a mistake, I made a mistake. We'll drop it back down. Dang. I'm not quite sure. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing anymore. Um, yeah, I think we're gonna, well, yeah. I don't like it. This is why I need to get I used to have a nice computer, and then I gave it to Jared because he would get more use of it than I am, and then he built a whole brand new PC out of it. So I'm glad that he took it, because obviously I would not have uh I would not have done anything nice with it, basically. All right, let me switch this over because it's getting real ugly now. I shouldn't have done that. I was bad. I was bad. Or maybe I did it wrong. I feel like I did it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. I'm really just taking some risks. Just taking some risks. I think I did take a big risk. I think that's what I did. Math is hard. I can't. Okay. Okay. Let me I see what I'm doing wrong now. I don't know my bit rates, and I put an extra zero in there. And we're working through this together. Together. Because I just can't do I can't. Let's do budget. Let's try 3,000 and just see where that is us. All right. I think we're still good. Says I'm in the green. So I'm going to take that as a good thing. Still cooking. Okay. A true risk taker. That's the only way you're going to learn to do things right in this world. If that's the one life lesson I can give today, it's going to be to take risks and ask for forgiveness later. Quote me on that. Quote me on that. All right, back to spritzing the roof. Anyways, I wish I could. Ah, Also, I'm playing with a controller because I'm a straight up noob, and I can't do PC. I can't do. Well, one thing, it's on a laptop, so it's kind of hard with the keyboard, but I just can't do laptop controllers or keyboard controls. Although a lot of it is the mouse, I don't want to. I'm too picky. But yeah, I'm so excited for Switch 2. It's literally this week. Absolutely hyped. Literally, Target just needs to get their act together and, um, just what am I trying to say? Just do the thing. Oh, the stream health is back. Awesome. See, we're cooking now. We're cooking. I knew I was like, maybe I guess my PC is powerful than I thought. Or not PC, my laptop. I just didn't want to go too high with the bitrate because I was like, I did this before with a laptop and it sucked. It was like, it was terrible. It was absolutely gross, and I'm surprised to see that the laptop is actually doing well. It's burning up, but I probably won't do this for too long just because it's only me today. But um, yeah, so excited for Switch 2. Target change that delivery date because I am not. I am if I have to, but I'm not waiting another week for my Switch 2 to come in because I need it now. Got that window clean. Got that window clean. Can I get the third window clean? I sure did. That's $3, dude. I'm rich. I'm a rich power washer. I wish I had the DLC for this because they have ones for like SpongeBob and Shrek. You can like clean SpongeBob's house and Shrek's swamp. It's a pretty cool collab to say the least. And I sometimes forget that this game is made by Square. I don't know, well, not made by Square, but they distribute it. Don't quote me. I think that's what they do. Bam. 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 What am I missing here? Oh, the heck. Oh, that's on the other side. Is there more to this? No? Ah, man. So what are you up to, Mad Hair? How was we didn't stream last week, so it's been a hot minute. We decided to take that day off because it was Memorial Day, and we were actually hanging out that whole weekend. And it was such a fun time. So many stories to tell, but I'd rather wait until they're here to tell any if there are any good ones that we can share. But it was a really great time. Um, totally can't wait for the next one. But right now, Jared and oh, jeez, um, Jared is taking some time off to visit with his dad. He's home for the weekend. Crap. And he moved out of state, so I get it. He's far away. He's so far away. So he's going to take the time to visit with him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like the 4th of July. I don't know. That was a really bad impression of her. I forgot her name. Blank on me now. The hot dog girl. Whatever her name is. Jennifer Coolidge. Oh, I could really go for a hot dog. That was probably better. I love her. I loved her in White Lotus. If you haven't seen White Lotus, get on it. Hilarious show. Hilarious show. And like just keeps you at the edge because these people in this show are just insanely rude and like oh my god, it's just so good. It's so good. I don't know what. There's still stuff on this rope. This is what I hate about this game. Is like it's like the littlest things you don't get. So you have to like pull out the tiny one to really like deep clean. It's like, dude, I got it all. Yeah, I got it all. Oh, you're like the 4th of July. I feel like I'm doing that too much. The too much on the July part. Oh, 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 oh. I heard you on the wireless back in 52. Lying awake and then tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. Oh, oh. That's a classic. If you don't know that song, read up. Read up. Why do I have this long nozzle thing on? How do I get rid of that? That's why it's being weird. How do I get rid of that? I don't want that long nozzle thing on. How do I... Oh. Extension. Uh, this one? Is there an easier way to change that, though? Oh, here it is. That's why. That's why. I'm learning. I'm learning. Calm down. I'm just playing the game, bruh. Oh, oh, this is way better. No wonder why I was terrible. Didn't get the right dang nozzle on. There we go. Now we're cooking. We're cooking. Just do a little of this. Maybe it's like the littlest things. It's again, it's so annoying. I think that's probably why I stopped playing the game because it's just like there's so much. There we go. I'm glad they have the orange things because I would just be floored if I could not get everything. Come on, where are you? Oh, really? Really? What else? That's not very much. What else am I missing? This? There's just so much. There's so much going on. There we go. This. Alright, I think that's about it on here. I'm gonna climb up, get this little... got some stuff here. All that. Get all that gunk. My name is Gunk, Forrest Gunk. And then I'm just gonna take this, put it here. Get this grime off. Get this grime off. Oh. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, chat. There we go. Bing, bam, boom. We're still on 1 star. We got a long ways to go. Long. I want a peanut butter jelly the long way. Peanut butter jelly is a long way. Was that originally a Vine? I can't remember. I feel like that, because that has such Vine energy, but half of me also thinks that that was a TikTok. And I just, for the life of me, can't remember. I want to say it's Vine, but half of me also says that that was a TikTok thing, but it has Vine energy. Peanut butter jelly, long way. The timelines are merging. The MCU, the meme cinematic universe, they're coming together. It's gonna be peanut butter jelly the long way meets it's a good Vine. Oh, there's so many to pick from, but I don't know why this was the first one. But I remember the one with like I, I love berries or something like that. I can't remember his name, but he would always be like, I love my berries. Give me my berries or whatever he was saying. And he had like something on his head that he'd wear. I can't remember. I love my berries. I love my berries. Or where are my berries? Something like that. Where are my berries? And then I remember Crack Kid, or like he's getting the ball thrown at his head. That's a classic for me. Get that out of here. Some of it is satisfying. I think that's why I really liked this game. Is just like it was nice to just unwind with this game, even though there's like every little detail to get, but it really does cleanse the mind, if you know what I mean. Ah, 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 ah. That's another. I think that's no. That might be TikTok. See, I'm not remembering. I don't know. Um, or I think this is definitely Vine, but it was like that. Stop! You could have dropped my croissant. Dude, I miss Vine. I wish Vine would make a return. It's out there somewhere. Someone can do it. I mean, it's already there with TikTok, but I just feel like Vine had a different energy, and maybe that energy will never come back because it's such a generational thing as far as the comedy went. But man, there's something about those low quality videos that really like were just so funny. And you know, and maybe it is a generational thing. It totally could be because if I ever showed that to some kid today, they'd be like, what is this, grandpa?" And it's like, yeah, yeah, get out of my life, kid. You don't know me. You don't know me. Because I'm on top of the world. Hey, I'm on top of the world. Hey, there we go. Look at me. Look at me. Dude, can your power wash guy do this? I think not. You must cleanse your mind with Dracula flow. Heck yeah. Annie Mauld says, anywho, while the monks were gone, we had a freakish twist. Oh, right. This game has like weird side storylines going on. Like it has that like game theory energy where like something else is happening in the background that you don't even know. Like it's like this church is actually like a place where they did an exorcism, and like you don't know that until you read all the text or something, you know. So like it's been abandoned for years because like there was some kind of like exorcism that happened here. Those are like like that was such a time for video games where like that's like if your game wasn't like Five Nights at Freddy's or any of those games that had like hidden stories, then you were pretty much wiped off the face of the map. Um, you had no friends, no. But like you needed to have like some kind of hidden backstory. It was such. I mean, they're still around today. Don't get me wrong, but I just find it funny that was like such a trend back on when Five Nights at Freddy's was, you know, more prominent. Still is, but it's not what it used to be. Now it's being sold off to um, bigger video game companies, which is fine. Scott's just making that flow, I guess. Removes child from your will because he couldn't remember a Vine meme. Oh, it's listen. Don't test my patience, boy. Don't test my patience. If you don't know, um, well, when life gives you lemons, dun, 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 iconic. Ah, surprised at how much I've gotten through, actually. Oh, we got 2 stars. We're at 2 stars. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So soothing. Don't you just love the sound of water? Water, water, water. Done. Base clean. As it should be. We're gonna finish these bases and then we're gonna go get the ladder and go on the top. Go up top. Actually, maybe no, we'll get the ladder. We'll get the ladder. We'll take it step by step. Step by step. Ooh, baby. Okay, I'm gonna go get the ladder. I feel like this should be clean by now, but I guess not. See, this is what I mean. It's just like little details that you forget because you're going a little too fast. That's all right. That's all right. I get it. I get it. So we need to go. Do we need to go up here? I forgot. We do. Look at that. Up, down, left, down, right. Oh man, getting sweaty from all this. This is gross. There we go. Almost there. Nice. Hop up here. Ah! Ah! How do I get this all clean? Come on. How am I missing stuff? Need the long way. No, I'm still missing something. There we go. Gosh. Gosh dang. Getting greasy. I am. Sucks. But I'm getting good, is what it means. If you're not getting greasy, then what are you doing? I feel like we're missing something here. Uh-huh. 30. Come on. What? There we go. Jeez Louise. Forever. There should be a two-person mode where someone makes it dirty as you clean it. Dude, Jesus Christ, I'm getting stuck on wires. PowerWash Simulator 2 is happening, so write them in a note. Make sure it happens. If it doesn't happen, we're cooked. We're cooked. I could totally see that that'd be a really fun mode. That's not what I meant to do, but I did it anyways. I think I'm learning that the green one's the best one. It just like gets everything, but also has a good enough widespread. That's what she said. Oh, that's gross. Bad Brandon. Bad Brandon. Saying nasty things. This is a children's stream. Uh-huh. Uh, Also, you ready for later this week? Heck yeah. I'm just hoping that I can get it day one because I got mine from Target and it still says uh delivery June 11th. Blech. So hopefully I get it this week, but right now Target's saying you gotta wait till next week. And I've heard stories where like people have had to had to wait on their pre-orders after release date. And to me, that's ridiculous because Walmart's doing them day one. GameStop, well, GameStop, I feel like they're doing it day one. Target didn't let you do a pickup option. I don't know why. I guess they never do for some reason. So I'm just hoping and praying that because there are a few distribution centers close to where I am, that it will take only a day tops. But yeah, right now it's not looking good. Yo, we made it to 3 stars. 3 stars. Cooking. at that. Oh, that was so satisfying. Kenny, I can't remember. Did yours? Did you get your pre-order? I can't remember for the life of me. I feel like you told me you didn't get one, but did you go to GameStop at all and try, or? I'm in the same boat with Walmart. I got the preparing to ship notification. I don't know. Listen, they're saying Walmart's day one. That's what they're claiming. They are saying day one for Walmart. They use like their own service, I guess, when it comes to shipments for pre-orders. They're claiming day one, so go by that. But thank God yours didn't cancel because I heard so many Walmart ones got canceled, like because a lot of people just didn't update or I don't know, didn't call their bank saying that they were gonna get like a big, um, you know, I'm trying to think of the word, a big transaction done soon. So kudos to you for actually keeping yours. But I'm so worried that mine is not gonna come day one, and it makes me sad. But at the same time, I should be grateful that I even was able to get one with what happens that day and the following days after and to this day. So, gotta be grateful for the little things, I guess. I think that's about it for the roof here. Oh, wait. Wait, chat. Uh, the first day I tried to order it, it canceled, but I tried again like 2 days later and went through. Nice. Yeah, because a lot of the ones that when they did the first round of cancellations, a lot of them were bots, which is like crazy. But thank God Walmart tackled that efficiently. But right now, Target's like they actually did a pre-authorization recently, and then that's when it changed to preparing to ship. So that makes me believe that I'm set. Um, but yeah, I hope I don't have to wait a whole week because that's just dumb. That's just stupid. What the heck am I missing? There we go. So what the is there? Okay, there's stuff here. Every little detail, I swear. I picked the wrong game to play because it's testing my patience. Oh, that's why. I keep forgetting these little underneath parts. Ah. Ah. Yeah, that would be lame. It would be lame. Would not approve. Would not approve. Kenny, are you picking up any other games other than Mario Kart? Uh, what's the difference between a power washer and a power bottom? I don't even know. I don't even know what. the second thing is. I feel like I said something bad. Off. Uh-oh. Said I disconnected, right? Uh-oh. I think I'm good. I think we're good. I don't know what happened, but we're good. Uh, you don't want to know. Nah, it's a magical thing. Nah, someone's playing with me. I knew it was something that wasn't right. I was like, something about that word just doesn't seem right with me. Doesn't sit right. I knew it. I knew I was playing like a fool. Playing like a fool. Gotta tell Jared like they they used me. They made me say things I didn't want to say. I don't want to do that. How do I? There we go. I always ask like, how do I do blank, and then I figure it out. Just Google it. Played like a brand diddle. Exactly. I probably will Google it later. So yeah, I might get Tears of the Kingdom finally, but other than that, you haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, bruh, bruh. So good, so good. Do you make sure you don't buy the $80 one because you can get the or 80? Is it 80? I think it's 80. I don't know. Whatever one the I think Tears of the Kingdom is $80. But don't get that one. If you have Nintendo Switch Online, you get it for free. So just get the base Switch version and then um upgrade from there. There's no point. No point if you have online, if you ask me. But if you're a collector and you want it to look nice on your shelf, then I understand. But to me, to me, just saying. Uh, I know I'm very ashamed that I haven't played it yet, but my back hell has been crazy. Yeah, I I get that. I understand. That's like me with some PlayStation games. I think the only game I haven't played on Switch that I'm still wanting to play is Metroid Dread because I recently got into Metroid because of the new Metroid coming out, and I was like, I gotta see if I would actually enjoy this. And lo and behold, I love it. So I've been like playing a lot of Metroid games, and I feel like that's like the only one that's readily available that I haven't played yet. I still need to play like the other Prime games, but I don't think. I mean, you might need to know a little bit story, but I'm surprised that they haven't put out the other games. I mean, obviously, I think the second one's going to come out for GameCube NSO. Um, so there's that at least, but it's like it's gonna be rough, man. I'm not gonna be able to play not gonna be able to play the third game that's stuck on Wii, unfortunately. Oops, oops, oops. What did I do? What did I do? There we go. Ah, this arch is giving me a pain in the neck. I can't. Ugh. It's like in this weird tight corner. There's one here too that's like it. What the heck? What the heck? It's like it's so annoying. It's like probably the least thing I'm worried about, honestly. I could be getting other ones that are like more prominent that I'm missing out. Like this. There we go. That doesn't do it? What? Bro, what am I missing? Um, yeah, I played the third one either because of that, but if anything, I'll just watch the video what happens if I really need to. Good plan, good plan. I cannot get that last one. It's like right there, but it's like it's so hard. Oh, it's like in a weird crevice area. I can't get it. Ah, and like I'm definitely missing. How is this not clean yet? Come on. Bro, this is maddening. It's gonna bother the heck out of me. What the? What the? What the? Is it really this? Nope. What? Is it this? Dude, this game. This is why I stopped playing it. This is exactly what happened. I just got fed up with every little detail and I could not fathom getting every little thing. It's annoying. Bro, I've gotten every little imaginable piece on this arch and it's like blowing my mind right now. Oh, what the heck am I missing? Window. What? How about that, chat? I found it. How about you? Picking other games? Yeah, I'm thinking about Welcome Tour, which everyone's gonna give me flack for in the chat, but I'm a demo guy. I love my demos, so I'm going to get that. Um, I might get, excuse me, I might get Hitman because I haven't played it and it looks pretty good on Switch too. So I'm interested in that, and I've never played them, so give that a try. And maybe Yakuza. Haven't played a Yakuza game, but the that's like a prequel game, so I think it's a good start to try it from there. Um, anyways, uh, I think we're gonna end the now that I've got that frame out of the way. I think we're gonna end the stream here. Um, I just wanted to make sure that we got something out here to keep in touch with you guys and update you guys and what is happening. Hopefully, we'll be back in the swing of things next Monday, and hopefully, I'll have a Switch 2 in my hands, and I can tell you a little bit about how that's going. But for now, it was great chatting with you all. Thank you to Matt Hare, Kenny, and Elijah for joining the chat. If you haven't yet, make sure to give this video a like. It really helps the channel and helps show the aware or gives us awareness on other people's platforms. Um, Review, yes. Maybe I'll post my own review actually. Maybe we'll do that instead as well. But for now, I just have to wait, unfortunately. So, um, I feel like I'm looking at the camera here, but the camera is actually here. I should be looking this way to you guys, and I'm just like oblivious. So I need to get my orientations all in abundance because I'm looking at the chat here, but you guys are here. So I gotta maybe switch the camera or get a camera stand, whatever happens first. Anyways, I'm talking to myself. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for coming in. It's been a great stream. I will see you all next week. We're probably going to be playing some more Borderlands if everybody joins in next week. But for now, we'll see you later, and I hope you have a great night and a great morning. And happy Switch 2 week for those that are getting their Switch 2s. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm really excited. All right. Have a good one. Bye bye.